So for me, my moment is actually tied to that a little bit. And I don't know, you might remember this, but shortly after Eric and I met, I was looking for something in one of my journals. So I flipped through and I was trying to find something specific. But what I found, so this was in 2022, is I found a list and it started with in 2021.
Wow.
And I write down, I believe in the power of like pen to paper, right?
Yeah.
So I write down I am statements for the next year, not I will, but I am. And so there's a list of, 8 things. And there's one thing on that list that in 2022, I didn't get to. Everything else had come true. And they were big things. Like the first one for me was I'm going to be in a loving, romantic relationship with a really kind man. The next one was I'm going to get this specific promotion. I'm going to make this much money and this will be my bonus. To the T, the number on the paper was what I was earning. It was crazy.
Wow.
I had some for my kids, which I won't share because they're private, those 2. And the last one was you're going to learn like a new craft, something new that's going to take your career path down a different road.
I remember you telling me that, like us talking about that. And it reminds me of back in the days, Rob, you'll remember this, when I first, actually, I told you the story about it because you would be the first coach I bring onto my team. I brought onto my team in 2012. I had launched my first coaching business, Breakthrough Coach, in 2011. And I remember coming back from a week's worth of training in the US just to get my business started. And I literally, when I got home, spent the next 2 or 3 days in my dining room at the time, that was my office, with my laptop mapping out where was this fledgling business going. And I had all these goals I'd written down, the really visional goals, like vision goals about what I would see, what it would become. And then I remember filing that away and just getting to work. And then 5 years later, I remember I pulled it out and I said, dude, look at this. And like the vast majority of the things that I had written down at that time, it's not like I was taking this out of my pocket every day and looking at it. I literally envisioned it, filed it away, and went to work. And I think that's the power of vision. It sets you on a course. It sets you on a track. And I think, again, you talk about the universe aligning and conspiring with you when you pursue that, amazing things.
Yeah, I think for the way I look at it is it's like you're programming your subconscious, right? And it's just when you write it down, it's an intent. Yeah, you're putting something out into the universe with intent. I never looked at it again after I wrote it down.
Yeah.
Was I working towards those? Yeah, for sure.